25 incredible world records. From hundreds of people shaking their money makers in the street, to pregnant ladies gathering to do some mega group yoga, the lengths people are willing to go to complete a Guinness World Record are completely extreme. Would you be able to pull off these 25 unbelievable acts? Heaviest aircraft pull. If you think that carrying a backpack full of books is hard on the shoulders, then you have no business attempting to beat this record. Canadian Kevin Fast pulled a CC-177 Globemaster 3 8.8 meters and a weighed a whopping 188.83 tons. This incredible event happened at the Canadian Forces Base in Trenton, Ontario. Most drink cans crushed with elbow. At any college party, you can usually catch drunk frat guys trying all different ways to crush a can of beer. Against the forehead, under a shoe, or with a swift elbow. Muhammad Rashid wasn't some frat guy, but he is the record holder for crushing 77 cans with one elbow within a single minute. The can spewed out everywhere under the pressure of his elbow, but it made the event pretty epic looking. Fastest toilet. It's more common to hear about racing towards the toilet than racing away on the toilet. The fastest toilet was made by Colin Fursey. He got the porcelain throne up to 53.25 miles per hour on the Shakespeare County Raceway in the UK on May of 2013. It sounds utterly ridiculous, but the toilet was made to look almost like a scooter, and the platform was painted with black and white racing checkers. Most knives thrown at a human. Their names are enough to make you cringe, but they did achieve setting a world record, so we can give them a pass on that. The Great Throw-Dini threw 102 knives at Target Girl, each measuring 14 inches long. She had to stand there with a smile as they whizzed past her body, and in the end, it turned out alright. Fastest side wheelie. This stunt is pretty dangerous. You could ruin a car and hurt yourself, or others rather easily, so leave it to the professionals. Han Yi did the fastest lap around the Nürburgring Nordschleife in Germany. He performed the lap in 45 minutes and 59.11 seconds. Cup of cappuccino. The smell of coffee in the morning can make people's hearts melt, so you can imagine what happened when the most massive cappuccino was created. It took a team of 6 people in Moscow to make the 50-kilogram cup of coffee in March of 2004. The cup was so large, it looked like the toddler version of the spinning teacups at a state fair. Longest fingernails. If that cup of coffee got your appetite going, well, get ready to lose it, because the world's longest fingernails are next. We're sure you've seen some pretty long talons on girls leaving nail salons, but Ayanna Williams blows them all out of the water. The Houston native has been growing her nails for over 20 years, and the total length of her nails equals 18 feet and 10.9 inches the last time they were measured. Longest basketball spin. This one is oddly specific. It's the longest basketball spin on a toothbrush that's being held in a guy's mouth. That guy is a relatively new record holder. He earned his new title in December of 2017. He was able to spin the basketball for 60.5 seconds. Seems like a choking hazard waiting to happen. Largest pair of jeans. No one but the Jolly Green Giant would be able to fit inside of these jeans. They are 50.1 meters tall and 36 meters wide. It took 16 people one entire month to make the jeans. Longest wedding dress train. Weddings are stressful enough without having to worry about tripping on your dress train. The longest wedding dress train wasn't created just as a fashion statement. It was made during a fundraising event for organizations like the French Muscular Dystrophy Association. The dresses train was made in China and measured 4,680 meters. Too many twerkers. One person twerking is terrible, but the largest group of people twerking is pretty impressive. 406 people gathered in New Orleans to twerk the night away. Big Frida and Central City Festival were the responsible parties for people shaking their booties in the street. Largest prenatal class. 1,546 pregnant women gathered for prenatal yoga, promoted by Rajkot District Administration and Dr. Vikrant Pandley on June 21, 2016. The yoga performed was designed specifically for pregnant women, so if you're pregnant and going to try this one, make sure you inform your yoga teacher of what trimester you are in. Most people stuffed into a smart car. Cheerleaders are pretty flexible people, so who else besides them should be the ones to attempt to fit most people into a smart car? When you see a smart car, it's hard to fathom how could you squeeze more than 2 people inside. The very bendy Comet's cheerleaders fit 20 members inside a teeny tiny car. Anyone else feeling a little claustrophobic? Largest photo shoot of bikini-wearing women. Have you ever looked at a group of women in bikinis and wished there were like 3,000 more of them? Apparently, that's pretty common, especially in China, where 3,004 women got together to set a record. The residents of Huludao, ages ranging from 4 to 69, stood on Longwan Beach to get their photo taken with hopes that this stunt would promote their beach as a destination for visitors. Most beer mugs carried. One ice-cold beer coming at you is a dream, so 27 coming at you one at a time is breathtaking. Of course, there's no better place to set this record than in Germany, home of Oktoberfest. Oliver Strumfeld carried 1 liter of beer spread out over 27 mugs over a distance of 39.9 meters. Covered in most bees. Usually when people see bees, the last thing on their mind is to cover themselves in bees head to toe. Ruan Longming is known for creating the ultimate bee beard by letting 637 crawl and buzz around his body. It is the heaviest attempt ever recorded at 63.7 kilograms. Recorded on the show called CCTV Guinness World Record Special. To get the bees up, you have to stay calm and shake them off. Largest mosaic of sushi. Thinking about sushi sitting out and getting warm is disgusting. But a group of people in Norway got together and made a colossal mosaic with just sushi. It measured 56.6 meters squared and was created for the 100-year anniversary of the Bodo Glimt football club. After the attempt was completed, the sushi was given out to the guests of the game, and it had to be done in a timely manner because raw fish goes bad real fast if left outside. Biggest sticker ball. Getting a sticker for a job well done in elementary school used to be the highlight of a young kid's day. If they saw this sticker ball, you'd never hear the end of it. Longmont, Colorado is home to the biggest sticker ball created by Josh Fishner and a team from the Sticker Giant Company. 200,000 stickers were used to create the ball, and it weighs in at an impressive 64 kilograms. In honor of the newly created Sticker Day in the United States, the ball was created and named Saul after the Breaking Bad character. Largest reptile zoo. Reptile Gardens has a booming reptile population. You can find practically any kind of reptile you can think of in there. It's the largest reptile zoo in the world. There are over 200 different reptilian species and subspecies. So if you love the world's deadliest snakes, take a trip to South Dakota. Tallest high top fade. Benny Harlem looks like he stepped straight out of Hey Arnold because his hair makes him look exactly like Gerald from the show. You'll never have trouble spotting him in a crowd because if anything, you'll see his hair first. His hairstyle is 52 centimeters, and at times it takes almost 2 hours to style it. Oldest bodybuilder. Old age doesn't mean you have to spend the rest of your life knitting or watching boring daytime TV. You could still be out and about and lifting weights. Jim Arrington is proof of that, because this 84-year-old is the world's oldest male bodybuilder. Not only does he set regular goals for himself, but his next goal is to break his own Guinness World Record by competing in another bodybuilding competition. Largest teddy bear collection. Teddy bears can be comforting even well into our adult lives. From experience, Jackie Miley knows that this is true. She holds the largest collection of cute plush bears in the world. She said that she never had a teddy bear as a child, so now she continues to grow her collection by getting new ones at thrift shops and stores. She loves to share her collection with the public, so you can see it if you're ever in Hill City, South Dakota. Shortest cow. It's pretty much the most adorable thing you've ever seen. Manikyam is only 61.1 centimeters tall due to her breed Vetcher, which is known for producing dwarf cows. It's thought that the hot, humid climate has something to do with this kind of cow being so small. So maybe if the Vetcher cattle were taken somewhere else, maybe they'd be standard height. Largest kidney. I'm not sure if an enlarged kidney record is something to be celebrated. They call the Med Saeed Muhammad Ammar a medical marvel for having the world's largest kidney. Polycystic kidney disease caused his 4.25 kilogram kidney to grow out of control. Thankfully, it was removed by a surgeon in Dubai. Highest cliff jump and dive. If you thought the diving board at the public pool was too high, then you'll never steal this record. This is actually a 2-for-1. It's the highest cliff jump and highest dive from a diving board. Lazaro Schaller completed these feats in the most beautiful location, Maggia, Ticino, Switzerland. There's even a picture with a literal rainbow behind his head. It took him months to prepare for this jump, and it worked. He lived through the 58.8 meter jump. He did though hurt his leg and hip, but said he'd do it again regardless of that. So what's something you learned today that you didn't already know? Let us know down in the comments section below, and while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to see more awesome videos just like this.